In the midst of the busyness and pressures of our modern lives, it can be simple to overlook the incredible blessings that we encounter every day. Many of us get caught up in the never-ending quest for money, social standing, and material things, often overlooking the real sources of happiness and satisfaction. There is a paradigm that can change our perspective and help us live a life of genuine abundance, a life of living in the blessing. Living in the blessing invites us to redirect our attention from the superficial and temporary to the lasting gifts that feed our spirits. It reminds us to appreciate the love and support of our loved ones, good health, the chance to learn and grow, and the little things that bring us joy every day. When we adopt an attitude of gratitude, we open ourselves up to a world full of endless possibilities. In this world, abundance flows freely, and life gains a renewed sense of purpose. Living in the blessing teaches us that blessings go beyond just material wealth. Genuine wealth lies in the intangible aspects of life: the strength of our connections, the extent of our personal development, the positive influence we have on others, and the capacity to find happiness in the here and now. By acknowledging and fostering these elements of our lives, we tap into a source of lasting joy and satisfaction that goes beyond temporary material success. Living in the blessing also requires us to cultivate a mindset of resilience and optimism. This allows us to see challenges as chances for personal growth and transformation. Embracing adversity with a positive outlook helps us develop the strength and wisdom needed to navigate life's challenges with grace and courage. We discover the blessings concealed within each experience, recognizing that even the most challenging moments can lead to personal growth and spiritual enlightenment. In addition, living in the blessing highlights the immense impact of being kind and compassionate. It serves as a reminder that genuine wealth is not determined by our possessions, but rather by the positive influence we have on the people around us. By being generous and serving others, we can create a ripple effect of positivity that reaches far beyond our own circles. This positivity can come back to us in unexpected and abundant ways. One of the most wonderful things about living in the blessing is the invitation to rejoice in the accomplishments and triumphs of others, even before we have experienced our own blessings. When we embrace the joy and happiness of those around us, we can free ourselves from envy and competition. This allows us to cultivate a mindset of shared prosperity and abundance. We realize that the accomplishments of others don't lessen our own potential, but instead inspire and motivate us to chase our dreams with renewed energy and determination. Living in the blessing emphasizes the interconnectedness of all people and the impact our well-being has on others. When we embrace this principle, we cultivate a deep sense of empathy and compassion, which helps build stronger relationships, healthier communities, and a more harmonious world. Living in the blessing is more than just a philosophy or a set of principles. It's a way of life that encourages us to embrace our full potential and appreciate the precious gifts that surround us every day. It is a process of discovering oneself, growing personally, and becoming aware of the limitless beauty and abundance that surrounds us. Living in the blessing invites you to embark on a transformative adventure towards genuine happiness, fulfillment, and a deep sense of connection. With its insightful teachings, you will discover a new perspective on wealth, develop gratitude, and contribute to a more loving, compassionate, and abundant world. Embrace the invitation to live a life filled with blessings, and discover a world brimming with joy, purpose, and endless opportunities. Lesson 1. Blessings are much more than just money. Clara has consistently been a motivated individual. directing her efforts towards advancing in her career and attaining financial prosperity. She was convinced that wealth was the path to happiness and contentment, so she dedicated herself to finding a well-paid job and a life of luxury. Nevertheless, even with her substantial income and abundance of belongings, Clara couldn't help but sense a void in her life. Clara's perspective started to shift when she unexpectedly ran into her old friend Sarah. Clara was amazed by the newfound joy and contentment radiating from Sarah, who had taken a different path in life by working for a non-profit organization and dedicating her time to helping others. Curious, Clara inquired with Sarah about the key to her contentment. Sarah grinned and responded, "Clara, I've discovered that blessings encompass far more than mere financial wealth. Happiness is derived from the love and support of our loved ones, the fulfillment of positively impacting others, and the small pleasures that life presents us with on a daily basis." Clara was deeply moved by these words, prompting her to contemplate her own life. She came to the realization that, while striving for financial success, she had unintentionally overlooked the relationships that held the greatest importance in her life. She consistently chose work over her loved ones, often missing important birthdays, weddings, and family gatherings. Claire realized that her job had never brought her true fulfillment, despite the high salary. Clara was inspired by Sarah's wisdom and decided to make a change. She began by reaching out to her loved ones, expressing her regret for being away and making a sincere attempt to re-establish connections. She discovered that the love and support she received from these relationships provided her with a feeling of warmth and belonging that cannot be purchased with money. Afterwards, Clara started to investigate different ways to utilize her abilities and assets to create a beneficial influence on the world. She dedicated her time to local charities, provided guidance to young professionals, and initiated a scholarship fund to support underprivileged students. She had never felt such immense satisfaction and joy from assisting others. As Clara continued on her journey of self-discovery, she started to appreciate the everyday blessings that surrounded her. She had previously overlooked the beauty of a sunset, the laughter of children playing in the park, and the comfort of a warm cup of coffee on a chilly morning in her pursuit of material wealth. After several months, Clara's life had completely changed. She started valuing her success based on the quality of her relationships, the impact she made on others, and the joy she experienced in the present moment. She had come to understand that blessings can take many shapes, and by embracing them with an open heart, she found a profound richness in life that cannot be measured by wealth alone. As Clara sat on her balcony, gazing at the stars in the night sky, she thought about the amazing journey she had been on. She was incredibly thankful for the valuable lessons she had gained and the abundant blessings she had been given. Clara came to the realization that, although money can bring comfort, it is the intangible blessings like love, purpose, and appreciation for life's simple joys that give life its true worth. After that moment, Clara vowed to always appreciate and nurture these blessings, and to share them with others whenever she could. She understood that by embracing the true richness of life, she had discovered the secret to long-lasting happiness and fulfillment. Clara's story quickly gained traction and motivated people to reassess their own values, prompting them to pursue the intangible blessings that cannot be purchased with money. Her journey was a poignant reminder that the most precious treasures in life are found in our hearts and the hearts of our loved ones. Blessings encompass far more than mere financial wealth, a profound truth that touches the souls of those who have embraced life's abundant offerings. In today's society, where material wealth and financial success are highly valued, It's common to overlook the incredible impact of blessings that go beyond money. These blessings have the power to enhance our lives, uplift our spirits, and give us a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and connection that money alone cannot provide. The foundation of this understanding is the realization that genuine wealth is not determined by the amount of money in one's bank account, but rather by the richness of one's life experiences, relationships, and personal development. Financial stability is important, but it is just one part of a larger puzzle. The most valuable blessings in life are the ones that shape our character, inspire our passions, and give meaning to our existence. These blessings are often beyond the reach of money. Having the love and support of family and friends is truly a wonderful blessing. These relationships are formed through trust, compassion, and shared experiences. They provide support during difficult times and celebrate our successes. There's something truly special about the warmth of a genuine hug, the comfort of a listening ear, and the laughter shared over a meal. These simple acts of connection are priceless blessings that bring joy to our hearts. Having genuine, caring people in our lives who believe in us and support us unconditionally is invaluable. One often overlooks the invaluable blessing of being in good health. Waking up each morning with a fully functioning body is truly a priceless blessing. It enables us to move, breathe, and fully engage with the world around us. Understanding the importance of good health allows us to pursue our dreams, engage in activities we enjoy, and make the most of the opportunities that life presents. Understanding the importance of a solid foundation becomes even more evident when we are confronted with illness or injury. Having good health is what truly allows us to live life to the fullest, even though money can give us access to quality health care. The natural world is a constant source of beauty and wonder, providing solace, inspiration, and a deep sense of connection to something beyond ourselves. Nature's blessings, from the grandeur of mountains to the serenity of lakes, from the vivid hues of sunsets to the delicate petals of flowers, serve as a constant reminder of the remarkable beauty and variety that our planet holds. Connecting with nature, whether by exploring the woods, enjoying a swim in the ocean, or pausing to admire a beautiful garden, has a profound impact on our well-being. It brings tranquility, alleviates stress, and offers a unique perspective that cannot be bought. Education and personal growth are incredibly valuable gifts that we are fortunate to receive. Learning and gaining new skills is a wonderful opportunity that can bring countless possibilities and enrich our lives in meaningful ways. Learning can be achieved through various means such as formal education, workshops, mentorships, or life experiences. It allows us to expand our perspectives, question our beliefs, and uncover our hidden abilities. Education and personal growth bring numerous benefits beyond academic credentials and professional achievements. They contribute to the overall development of our minds, hearts, and spirits, enabling us to become the best versions of ourselves. Making a positive impact on the lives of others is truly a remarkable gift. When we dedicate our time, talents, and resources to helping others, we find a deep sense of purpose and satisfaction that goes beyond monetary rewards. Contributing to the well-being of others, whether through volunteering, acts of kindness, or simply being there for someone in need, brings a profound sense of joy and purpose. It serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of our lives and the impact our actions can have in creating positive change that reaches beyond our immediate circle. Creativity and self-expression are truly wonderful gifts that bring immense richness to our lives. Expressing ourselves through art, music, writing, or any other creative pursuit is a profound way to discover ourselves and grow personally. Engaging in creative activities allows us to access a source of joy, passion, and inspiration that cannot be purchased. Creating and sharing our ideas is a wonderful way to express ourselves and find fulfillment. Having the strength to bounce back and conquer obstacles is truly a priceless gift. Life can be challenging and unpredictable, but it's our resilience and perseverance that truly shape who we are and determine our future. Resilience and perseverance are invaluable qualities that help us navigate life's challenges, grow from our mistakes, and become stronger, wiser, and more compassionate people. These qualities are not acquired through monetary means. Rather, they are developed through the challenges and victories we encounter in our lives, serving as a testament to the resilient nature of humanity. Having faith and a spiritual connection is a wonderful blessing that goes beyond the physical realm. Whether you engage in religious practice, meditation, or nurture a personal relationship with a higher power, the experience of spiritual connection offers a unique source of strength, guidance, and comfort that cannot be replaced by money. Belief can bring us solace during difficult times, give us direction and significance, and establish a connection to a higher existence. It's a beautiful reminder of the profound significance of life and the deep connections between all living things. Laughter and joy are priceless gifts that money cannot purchase. Finding humor and joy in life's challenges is a valuable gift that greatly enhances our lives. Laughing has the ability to reduce stress, improve relationships, and offer a unique perspective that cannot be achieved with money. It serves as a reminder of the inherent goodness and beauty of life, even in the midst of challenges. The gift of cultural heritage and community is a blessing that goes beyond material wealth. Being part of a cultural community brings a sense of pride, strength, and resilience through a shared history and collective identity. It offers a strong support system, a deep connection to our origins, and a feeling of belonging in the world. Cultural heritage and community remind us of the interconnectedness of our lives with those who have come before us and those who will come after. It is a reminder that we are part of something greater than ourselves. Experiencing wonder, awe, and gratitude is a truly profound blessing that cannot be purchased with money. The ability to be in awe of the beauty and intricacy of the world around us, and to have a profound sense of gratitude for the blessings and opportunities we have, brings immense happiness and satisfaction. Developing a sense of awe and appreciation allows us to embrace life with curiosity and respect, acknowledging the abundance that surrounds us at all times. Forgiveness and compassion have the incredible ability to bring about profound transformations in our lives and relationships. Releasing anger, resentment, and judgment and showing understanding and empathy towards those who have wronged us is a powerful reflection of our humanity. It is a wonderful thing that relieves us from the weight of the past, allows us to heal and develop, and opens our hearts to the potential for stronger bonds and love. Life itself is truly a remarkable and precious gift. It is truly a blessing to have the chance to experience this world, to love and be loved, to learn and grow, and to make a difference in the lives of others. Every breath we take and every moment we are given is a valuable gift that cannot be purchased with money. Appreciating and treasuring the intrinsic worth and sanctity of life is truly a remarkable gift. Although having financial abundance is undoubtedly something to be grateful for, it's crucial to acknowledge that the most significant and life-changing blessings go beyond mere monetary wealth. We are fortunate to have many blessings in our lives that bring us joy and fulfillment. The love and support of our loved ones, good health, The wonders of nature, personal growth and learning, the opportunity to make a positive impact, expressing our creativity, bouncing back from challenges, having faith, sharing laughter, embracing our cultural heritage, experiencing awe and embracing our cultural heritage, experiencing awe and gratitude, showing forgiveness and compassion, and simply being alive are all invaluable treasures that bring richness to our lives, surpassing the value of money. By appreciating and nurturing these blessings and sharing them with others, we can experience a life filled with abundance, purpose, and joy. Let us never forget that the most valuable blessings in life are the ones that cannot be purchased with money. May we hold on to and nurture them wholeheartedly. Lesson 2. Gratitude. Invite more blessings into your life. Life is like a complex tapestry, where our past experiences become ingrained within us. Our experiences, both positive and negative, greatly influence how we see the world, what we believe, and who we are. As we journey through life, it's important to remember that our past experiences, no matter how significant or difficult, do not determine our future. The future is not determined by the past, but rather it is a wide open space where we can create our own unique masterpiece. Our past has a significant impact on our future, often leading us to feel trapped in cycles of self-doubt, fear, and stagnation. When we let our past experiences influence our expectations and decisions, we may limit ourselves from the endless possibilities that life presents. It's common to notice that we often repeat patterns of behavior, attract similar situations and relationships, and reinforce the limitations we want to overcome. Basically, we are trapped by our own stories, burdened by the memories of the past and unable to fully embrace the possibilities of the future. Nevertheless, it is important to remember that our past does not define us forever. Instead, it serves as a valuable opportunity for personal development, gaining knowledge, and undergoing positive change. Every experience has the potential to teach us valuable lessons and help us better understand ourselves. Every challenge, obstacle, and mistake we encounter presents an opportunity for personal growth and development. They form the basis of our character, providing a solid groundwork for creating a meaningful and fulfilling life. In order to fully embrace the concept that our past does not determine our future, it is important to cultivate a strong sense of self-compassion and acceptance. We should strive to see our past experiences with empathy and compassion, acknowledging that we always did our best given the information, tools, and situation we had at that moment. Releasing the weight of self-judgment and regret allows for healing, growth, and transformation to occur. By embracing change, we gain a new perspective on our past, recognizing it as a valuable source of strength and wisdom. Moreover, the concept that our previous experiences do not determine our future is based on the core principle of our innate ability to adapt and capacity for transformation. As people, we have the incredible capacity to continuously learn, develop, and transform throughout our lifetimes. Our brains have the remarkable ability to rewire themselves in response to new experiences and information. Our hearts have an incredible ability to bounce back, recovering from even the most profound hurts and embracing love and connection. We possess unwavering determination, capable of conquering challenges, surpassing boundaries, and forging fresh routes towards our loftiest goals. This ability to change is not just a theoretical idea, but a real fact that has been proven repeatedly throughout history. Think about the many stories of people who started with very little and went on to achieve incredible success, or those who faced seemingly impossible challenges but still manage to make a positive difference in the world. These examples remind us that our past does not determine our destiny. They show how people who have been incarcerated or survivors of abuse can become champions for social justice and empower others. Certainly, the process of moving beyond our past and forging a fresh future can be challenging and complex. It takes bravery, resolve, and a readiness to venture beyond our familiar surroundings. It might require facing challenging emotions, questioning deeply ingrained beliefs, and breaking free from familiar habits. It might be necessary for us to be willing to take risks, embrace uncertainty, and navigate through the discomfort that comes with change. However, it is during these moments of discomfort and challenge that we can find the greatest potential for personal growth and transformation. It's crucial to have positive and encouraging influences around us as we embark on this journey of self-discovery and reinvention. We should surround ourselves with mentors, friends, and communities who have faith in our abilities and inspire us to have ambitious aspirations. We should focus on feeding our minds with uplifting and empowering ideas, enriching our mental landscape with stories of strength, success, and personal growth. It is important to develop a daily routine of taking care of ourselves and being compassionate towards ourselves, just as we would be towards a close friend. In addition, in order to create a future that is not limited by our past, it is important for us to have a clear and inspiring vision of our desired identity and goals. This vision acts as a clear guide, a guiding star that lights the path ahead and keeps us motivated and focused even when faced with obstacles and setbacks. Our deepest values, passions, and aspirations are reflected in it, inspiring us to take bold action and make courageous choices. As we strive to bring this vision to life, it's important to foster a mindset of abundance, possibility, and growth. It's important to see challenges as chances for growth, setbacks as valuable lessons, and failures as important steps towards achieving success. We need to shift our focus towards what we want to achieve, rather than being consumed by our fears or what we want to avoid. When we align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with our highest intentions, we tap into the power of our minds to shape our reality and attract the people, opportunities, and resources that will support us on our journey. Developing the ability to let go of attachment to specific outcomes and timelines is an important aspect of creating a future that is not defined by our past. It's crucial to have goals and dreams, but it's important to acknowledge that the journey towards achieving them is often unpredictable and non-linear. There may be unexpected challenges along the way, but we will find our path and overcome any obstacles that come our way. During these times, it's important to develop trust and acceptance, recognizing that our path is unfolding at the right pace and that every experience, even the challenging ones, is beneficial for our growth. Non-attachment can also apply to our relationships and the roles we have in the world. As we continue to develop and change, we may discover that some relationships or identities no longer match who we truly are or who we want to become. We might have to make some tough decisions, like establishing boundaries or ending relationships that no longer benefit us. Although transitions can be challenging, they are essential for practicing self-love and self-respect. They allow new and more aligned relationships and experiences to enter our lives. As we journey along this path, it's crucial to keep in mind that we have companions by our side. We are all connected in a complex and intricate network of life, with a rich tapestry of stories and experiences that span across time and space. Every individual we encounter, every situation we encounter, every obstacle we confront, All of these instances are interconnected in the grand design of our lives, forming a captivating tapestry of beauty and intricacy. When we grasp the concept that our past does not determine our future, we unlock the boundless potential of the present moment. We understand that every breath, choice, and action presents a chance to create something fresh, showcase our individual abilities, and make a positive impact on everyone. We have the power to make a difference, not just in our own lives, but in the lives of others, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond our understanding. Let's accept the fact that our past doesn't determine our future. And let's move forward into the unknown with bravery, curiosity, and an open mind. It's important to let go of old stories and beliefs that no longer benefit us, to practice self-forgiveness and forgiveness towards others, and to make room for new opportunities to arise. Let's envision a future that motivates us, brings out our best, and aligns with our core beliefs and goals. It's important to keep in mind that, regardless of our backgrounds or past experiences, we all have the ability to create meaningful and fulfilling lives that are true to who we really are. The past is just one chapter in our story, not the entire book. We have the power to create the unwritten chapters and hold the pen in our hands. Ultimately, the process of shaping a future that is not limited by our past is a profound opportunity to tap into our personal strength, acknowledge our inherent value and potential, and lead purposeful, fulfilling lives filled with enthusiasm and happiness. It serves as a reminder that no matter what difficulties we come across, we possess the inner strength, resilience, and wisdom to overcome them. We can shape our lives and build a future that truly reflects our best selves. Let's start by taking the first step, followed by the next and the next. Each moment is a chance to begin anew and create something beautiful and meaningful. We can have faith in the journey, in ourselves, and in the endless potential of the human spirit. It's important to remember that our past influences us, but it's our present choices and future vision that truly shape our lives and open up endless opportunities. Lesson 3. Train yourself to find the blessing in everything. We tend to place our attention on the difficulties, barriers, and negative elements of our experiences. By learning to see the positive aspects in every situation, we can create a more satisfying and joyful life. This practice is all about changing your perspective, being open to seeing things differently, and having faith in the inherent goodness of the universe. Essentially, discovering the silver lining in everything involves developing a mindset of appreciation and optimism, recognizing that every experience, regardless of its nature, contains the potential for growth, learning, and opportunity is essential. By adopting this perspective, we can uncover the valuable insights and teachings that lie within even the toughest situations. To develop the ability to see the positive in every situation, we must start by changing how we view challenges. Instead of perceiving challenging circumstances as punishments or obstacles, we have the option to view them as chances for personal growth and development. Every challenge we encounter has the power to make us stronger, more empathetic, and broaden our perspective on ourselves and the world. When we see challenges as chances to grow, we develop a sense of empowerment and control in our lives. We understand that we can control how we react to different situations, and that our point of view greatly affects our overall experience. By actively looking for the positive aspects in difficult situations, we empower ourselves to shape our own story and not let our circumstances define us. Another important aspect of finding the blessing in everything is developing a strong sense of gratitude. Expressing gratitude involves recognizing and valuing the positive aspects of our lives, even if they may appear minor or unimportant. By incorporating gratitude into our daily routine, we can train our minds to shift our focus towards the positive aspects of life, even when faced with challenges. Keeping a gratitude journal is a powerful method for cultivating gratitude. Make it a daily habit to jot down 3 to 5 things you appreciate. These can be joys that are easy to appreciate, like a comforting cup of coffee or a breathtaking sunrise, or blessings that hold deep meaning, like the love of a partner or the chance to pursue your passions. By making a habit of focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we can train our minds to recognize and value the good things. Another way to develop a grateful mindset is by practicing mindfulness and being fully present in the moment. When we fully embrace the present moment, we become receptive to the beauty and blessings that surround us. We start to appreciate the little wonders that happen on a daily basis, like the generosity of a stranger or the strength of nature. When we stay focused on the present moment, we discover a deep sense of inner peace and satisfaction that goes beyond the challenges and fluctuations of life. One way to discover the positive aspects in every situation is by developing a mindset of trust and surrender. However, it doesn't imply that we should just accept negative circumstances or give up on our ability to make changes in our lives. Instead, it means having faith that the universe is always on our side, even when we can't fully comprehend the situation. It involves letting go of our attachment to specific results and embracing the natural course of life. Releasing the need for control in our lives comes when we cultivate trust and surrender. We understand that at times, the most wonderful blessings can arrive in unexpected ways or through indirect routes. When we release our rigid expectations and embrace the unknown, we unlock a world of possibilities that we may have never even considered. Discovering the positive aspects in every situation also necessitates a readiness to gain knowledge and develop from our encounters. Every situation, whether positive or difficult, contains a lesson or insight that can enhance our understanding of ourselves and the world. Life becomes more enriching when we embrace curiosity and keep an open mind. This allows us to uncover valuable wisdom and growth opportunities in every moment. This mindset of learning enables us to recognize the worth in even the most challenging experiences. We can discover meaning and purpose in our struggles, and come out of challenges with increased resilience, compassion, and wisdom. By embracing the lessons that life presents, we can continue to grow and broaden our understanding. Furthermore, discovering the positive aspects in all situations is not something that can be done alone. Sharing our experiences and insights with others has a powerful impact, spreading positivity and inspiration. Through open and honest conversations about the positive aspects of our lives, we inspire others to embrace a similar perspective and discover the goodness in their own journeys. Discovering the positive aspects in every situation has the potential to bring about profound change in our personal lives, as well as in our communities and the world as a whole. As more people adopt this viewpoint, we collectively foster a culture of appreciation, strength, and constructive transformation. We encourage each other to recognize the inherent positivity in life and to face challenges with a mindset of optimism and hope. It's worth mentioning that recognizing the positive aspects in every situation doesn't involve dismissing or downplaying the existence of suffering and pain. It's not about wearing a fake smile or pretending that everything is flawless. Instead, it's about recognizing the wide range of human experiences and deciding to emphasize the positivity that can be found even in the most challenging moments. During times of immense hardship or tragedy, it can be incredibly challenging to find any silver lining, and it may even seem inappropriate to try. It is important to give ourselves the time and opportunity to mourn, to fully experience our emotions, and to acknowledge the pain we are going through. As we progress through the healing process, we can start to notice the little sparks of hope and beauty that arise from even the most devastating situations. As we incorporate the practice of finding the blessing into our daily routine, we start to observe significant changes in our lives. We can achieve a higher level of happiness, strength, and tranquility. Our lives are enriched by the presence of positive people and experiences, as our grateful energy aligns with the abundance of the universe. We become more capable of navigating life's highs and lows, understanding that each challenge presents a hidden blessing. Ultimately, learning to see the positive in every situation can have a profound impact on both our personal lives and the world we live in. By practicing gratitude, changing our perspective on challenges, living in the present, having faith in the universe, and gaining wisdom from our past, we create a life that is abundant with happiness, meaning, and limitless potential. By sharing this perspective with others, and motivating them to find the blessings in their own lives, we can help create a global movement towards positivity, resilience, and unity. Choosing to see the positive in everything can lead to incredible transformations in our lives and the world around us. Lesson 4. Those who help others are helped. We are all connected in the tapestry of life, intertwined by the way we act, the choices we make, and how we affect each other. One important truth that arises from this complex network is that those who assist others also receive assistance in return. This timeless wisdom, found in various cultures and traditions, uncovers a fundamental principle of the universe. When we give, we also receive. Helping others is a reflection of our natural compassion, empathy, and desire to contribute to the well-being of those around us. Helping others reminds us that we are all connected as part of the human family, and that their experiences are intertwined with our own. Through providing assistance, direction, and tools to those who require it, we not only relieve their burdens, but also nurture our own spirits, and foster a sense of meaning and satisfaction. Helping others has a remarkable ripple effect. Every small act of kindness has the power to create a ripple effect of positive change. By offering assistance, we encourage people to pass on the kindness and assistance to others in their own personal journeys. This creates a cycle of kindness and positivity that extends far beyond our initial actions, impacting numerous lives and revitalizing communities. In addition, assisting others has a significant effect on our personal growth and development. By shifting our attention away from ourselves and towards the needs of others, we broaden our perspective and develop a greater understanding of the world. We discover how to look past our own limitations and challenges, and acknowledge the inner strength, resilience, and potential that lies within every person. By assisting others, we develop important skills and qualities that benefit us in various areas of our lives. We cultivate empathy, patience, and active listening skills to better understand and support those we assist. We acquire the skills to solve problems, think creatively, and adjust to various situations and personalities. Mastering these skills can greatly improve our capacity to assist others and foster stronger personal and professional connections, ultimately leading to greater effectiveness and success in all aspects of our lives. Assisting others has a significant impact on our own mental and emotional well-being. Shifting our attention away from our own worries and anxieties and focusing on the needs of others can help us find a sense of perspective and balance. Assisting others triggers the release of endorphins in our brains, resulting in a natural sense of euphoria that enhances our mood, alleviates stress, and fosters a general sense of contentment and well-being. Not only do we benefit personally, but helping others also has a significant impact on the communities and societies we live in. When people join forces to help each other, they form a supportive network that fosters compassion, trust, and mutual assistance. This network strengthens social bonds and enhances resilience in the face of difficulties. Through collaboration, we can meet the needs of those who are most vulnerable and marginalized, leading to a society that is fair, equal, and prosperous for everyone. It's worth noting that assisting others doesn't always demand extravagant actions or significant resources. Sometimes the most impactful acts of kindness are the ones that are straightforward and easy to grasp. Lending an ear, offering words of support, or performing a small act of service. Being aware of others and their needs allows us to have a meaningful impact on their lives, even through small gestures. In addition, the concept of assisting others goes beyond just those close to us, such as family, friends, and community. In our ever more connected world, the choices we make can have far-reaching effects on people around the globe. Through our support of humanitarian efforts, volunteering for global causes, and advocating for social and environmental justice, we make a positive impact on the lives of countless people, even those we may never meet. When we understand the power of helping others, our perspective on the world expands to one of abundance and endless possibilities. By selflessly giving, we not only bring joy to others but also open up a world of blessings and opportunities for ourselves. The support, resources, and connections we need to thrive come to us effortlessly when we dedicate ourselves to the service of others. The universe conspires to ensure our success. Nevertheless, it is important to approach the act of helping others with sincerity and a genuine desire to make a difference. Service that is truly meaningful comes from a place of genuine compassion and a sincere dedication to making a positive impact in the world, without seeking recognition, reciprocity, or personal gain. When we give selflessly, without any expectations or attachment to specific outcomes, we align ourselves with the highest principles of love and unity. This allows us to experience the true essence of what it means to be human. In order to foster a lifestyle of assisting others, it is important to develop a mindset that is characterized by empathy, compassion, and generosity. It all starts with a genuine desire to truly listen, empathize with others, and respond with compassion and empathy. It's important to acknowledge and value the inherent worth of every person, regardless of their situation or background, and to treat them with kindness and consideration. We can also proactively look for chances to assist others in our everyday lives, whether it's through formal volunteer work, small acts of kindness, or just being there for those who require support. When we incorporate service into our daily lives, we not only help others, but also find a sense of purpose and fulfillment that enhances our own existence. It's crucial to be receptive to receiving help and support while we assist others. Reciprocity is a powerful principle that highlights the interconnectedness of all people. It teaches us that the kindness and generosity we show to others often comes back to us in unexpected ways. When we open ourselves up and embrace the kindness and generosity of others, we establish a cycle of support and empowerment that benefits everyone involved. The fact that those who assist others are also assisted themselves serves as a strong reminder of how all life is connected and how compassion and service can bring about profound change. By committing to helping others, we not only contribute to a fairer and more compassionate world, but we also open ourselves up to a wealth of blessings and opportunities. When we fully embrace this principle and let it guide our daily actions, we can contribute to healing and transforming ourselves, our communities, and the world. Ultimately, the age-old wisdom that assisting others leads to receiving assistance in return remains a timeless truth that remains highly relevant in our contemporary society. By offering compassion, support, and resources to those in need, we can lighten their burdens and also enrich our own souls. This helps us grow personally and contributes to building a more fair and caring society. By embracing this principle and prioritizing service in our lives, we connect with the best aspects of our shared humanity and discover the true essence of living a purposeful, connected, and limitless life. Lesson 5. It is more blessed to give than to receive. Throughout history, a universal truth has resonated across different cultures, religions, and philosophical traditions. This profound truth emphasizes the importance of generosity and selflessness. It reminds us that giving brings more blessings than receiving. These words, commonly associated with Jesus Christ, hold profound wisdom that can profoundly impact lives and shape society. Giving is a true reflection of our natural ability to show compassion, generosity, and love. Giving allows us to acknowledge the deep connection between all living beings and the universal truth that we are all interconnected. When we reach out to others, we recognize our common humanity and go beyond our own interests, connecting with each other in a meaningful way. Giving goes beyond just giving material things. It includes a range of actions, both physical and emotional. It can appear as a genuine smile, a friendly word, an attentive ear, or a supportive hand. Sharing our knowledge, skills, and experiences can have a positive impact on others, helping to uplift and empower them. One way to contribute to the greater good is by dedicating our time and efforts to causes that have a positive impact. This can be done through volunteering, activism, or philanthropy. Giving brings us immense joy and fulfillment that goes beyond the temporary happiness of receiving. Giving triggers the reward centers in our brains, causing the release of endorphins and generating a deep feeling of joy and contentment. The feeling of satisfaction that comes from helping others is a clear reflection of the innate kindness within people and their strong inclination to have a positive impact on others' lives. In addition, the act of giving has a profound impact on the person who gives. When we prioritize the needs and well-being of others, we redirect our focus away from our own worries, fears, and limitations. We broaden our outlook, fostering empathy, compassion, and a deeper comprehension of the world around us. By engaging in acts of giving, we can find a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment, understanding that our lives are not solely focused on our own personal goals, but also on the positive influence we can have on others. Donating can have a profound impact, spreading positivity and creating a ripple effect of change. Giving has a powerful impact, inspiring others to follow suit and creating a ripple effect of kindness and generosity. Our actions are a source of hope and compassion, reminding others of the inherent goodness within us all. Through setting a positive example, we can help foster a culture of generosity, where acts of kindness and service are seen as the standard rather than the exception. In addition, giving doesn't have to be about big displays or expensive gifts. Many times, the most powerful acts of giving are those that stem from genuine and sincere intentions. Performing a kind gesture, giving a sincere compliment, or offering undivided attention can deeply impact someone, boosting their mood and reinforcing their self-worth. It's a mutually beneficial act that brings enrichment to both parties involved. When we are generous, we create space for the blessings and abundance that life has to offer. Our lives are filled with positive energy, gratitude, and opportunities, because the universe responds to our generosity and kindness. When we give selflessly, we create a beautiful cycle of love and abundance that enriches not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. Nevertheless, it is important to approach giving with sincerity and genuine intentions. Genuine acts of giving are not driven by a need for acknowledgement, repayment, or self-interest. This act is driven by a genuine concern for others and a strong desire to make a positive impact on their lives. When we give selflessly without any expectations or attachments, we align ourselves with the purest principles of love and service. Developing a generous mindset and rearranging our priorities are essential for fostering a spirit of giving. It's important to understand that real wealth and fulfillment come from making a positive impact on the lives of others rather than just accumulating material possessions or personal achievements. It means living a life with a clear purpose, where we strive to make a positive impact and improve the world around us. In order to truly embrace the concept that giving is more rewarding than receiving, it is essential to cultivate a strong sense of gratitude and abundance. When we acknowledge the blessings and opportunities we've received, we naturally feel compelled to share and extend them to others. Being grateful helps us to open our hearts and minds, enabling us to recognize the inherent goodness and potential in every person and situation. In addition, giving extends beyond just material possessions. It includes sharing our time, skills, and presence. When we are completely focused and empathetic towards others, we are able to give them the valuable gift of our undivided attention and compassion. We strive to create an environment where everyone feels listened to, appreciated, and encouraged, promoting a strong sense of connection and belonging that is crucial to our shared human journey. Amidst a society that often prioritizes individualism and self-interest, the act of giving serves as a meaningful reminder of our shared humanity and the positive impact of compassion and generosity. When we prioritize giving over receiving, we help build a fair, compassionate, and peaceful world where everyone's needs are fulfilled and every individual is respected. As we journey through life's intricacies and obstacles, let's keep in mind the timeless wisdom of this age. Old truth, we should foster a mindset of generosity, not just by giving our material possessions, but also by dedicating our time, being present, and showing compassion. We should acknowledge that genuine fulfillment and happiness come from our acts of giving and the positive influence we have on others' lives. Lesson 6 is a loan to the Lord. Kindness to the poor is a way to recognize and honor the value and worth of every person, regardless of their financial situation. Understanding poverty requires acknowledging that it is not a reflection of an individual's character or value. Instead, it is influenced by various societal, economic, and historical factors that are often beyond their control. When we show kindness and support to those who are going through difficult times, we remind them that they matter and give them a ray of hope in tough situations. Being kind to the poor is not just an act of charity, but a mutually beneficial exchange that benefits both the giver and the receiver. Helping others creates a strong bond of understanding and empathy, regardless of social differences. We understand that, fundamentally, we are all connected as members of the same human family, and that the pain experienced by one affects us all. Furthermore, helping the less fortunate extends beyond just providing material support. It covers a broad spectrum of actions and attitudes aimed at supporting and empowering people who are marginalized and vulnerable. It can appear as someone who is willing to listen, offer words of support, or show respect and inclusivity. By treating the poor with dignity and compassion, we recognize their value and potential, fostering hope and resilience that can lead to meaningful transformation. The phrase, "kindness to the poor is a loan to the Lord," holds a deep spiritual meaning, serving as a reminder of how we are all connected and the important duty we have to care for one another. It implies that when we offer kindness to those in need, we not only help them, but also connect with a greater purpose and spiritual principle. We are able to embody grace and compassion, acting as conduits for the love and generosity of the divine in order to impact the world. This principle encourages us to take a fresh look at our priorities and values, prompting us to think about what truly defines wealth and success. Kindness to the poor is a powerful reminder that true richness lies in our character, compassion, and impact on others' lives. In a society that values material possessions and financial status, it encourages us to reconsider how we define abundance, acknowledging that genuine prosperity lies in nurturing a kind and compassionate spirit. Being kind to those less fortunate is not about feeling superior or sorry for them. It's about acknowledging our common humanity and the inherent worth that every person possesses. We recognize that we are all connected, and that the welfare of one person is closely linked to the welfare of everyone. By offering kindness and support to those in need, we not only help them in the moment, but also contribute to building a fairer and more caring society. In addition, showing kindness to the less fortunate has the ability to bring about positive change in both the recipients and the givers. Engaging in acts of compassion and generosity allows us to develop a sense of purpose and meaning that extends beyond our own personal worries. We find immense happiness and satisfaction in creating a positive impact on the world, and we uncover the core of our humanity. In order to truly embrace the value of helping those less fortunate, it is essential that we develop a genuine sense of compassion and comprehension. It's important to look deeper into someone's situation and understand the specific difficulties they're dealing with. When we try to see things from their point of view, we can become more compassionate and gain a greater admiration for the strength and resilience of the human spirit. Being kind to the poor also means being ready to confront the structural inequalities and injustices that keep poverty and marginalization going. It involves supporting policies and practices that aim to create a fair and equal society where everyone has the necessary resources and opportunities to succeed. It aims to create a society that values and respects every individual, regardless of their background or circumstances. In addition, being kind to the less fortunate is not just something you do once, but a lifelong dedication to showing compassion and serving others. Building relationships of trust and mutual respect, listening deeply to the needs and aspirations of others, and working collaboratively towards empowering solutions require consistent effort. It involves understanding that genuine transformation takes time and demands patience, determination, and a readiness to learn and develop alongside the people we assist. Amidst a world that can often feel divided and fragmented, showing kindness to those less fortunate can be a powerful force that unites us, reminding us of our shared humanity and the common hopes and dreams that connect us. This message encourages us to go beyond our personal boundaries and actively contribute to building a fairer and more compassionate world. When we offer kindness and support to those facing difficulties, We play a role in creating positive change and fostering healing and transformation in our communities and beyond. In addition, being kind to the less fortunate doesn't always require big gestures or extraordinary actions. It can often be seen in the simple, everyday moments of empathy and understanding. It encompasses the act of smiling at a stranger, sharing a meal with someone in need, or taking the time to listen to the stories and struggles of those who are often ignored. Through embracing compassion and a desire to help others, we bring significance and value to our everyday existence, while also playing a part in fostering a more caring and accepting global community. Ultimately, the principle of showing kindness to those less fortunate serves as a poignant reminder of our common humanity and the moral duty we hold towards each other. This is a call to action, encouraging us to show compassion, support, and dignity to those who are struggling. By doing so, we not only help them, but also connect with a greater purpose and principle. We can create a better world by living out this principle in our everyday lives. When we value and support each individual, we foster a society guided by love, compassion, and justice. Let's all aim to be agents of kindness and generosity, understanding that when we give, we receive the greatest blessing of all: the chance to have a significant impact on the lives of others and contribute to the healing and transformation of our world. Lesson 7. Having kind people who care for you is a blessing. Our lives are enriched by the relationships we form, as they bring depth, color, and meaning to our existence. One of the most valuable and life-changing connections we have are the ones we make with caring people. They bring immense joy and light to our lives, providing comfort and inspiration, even during the most challenging moments. The power of empathy and compassion is at the core of this blessing. People who are kind have a natural talent for empathizing with others, looking beyond appearances and connecting with our true selves. They have a knack for making us feel acknowledged, listened to, and appreciated, even when we find it difficult to recognize our own value. They create a comforting environment where we can truly be ourselves without worrying about criticism or anxiety. Having kind people in our lives serves as a constant reminder that we are not alone in our struggles and triumphs. They are the ones who support us, providing a sympathetic ear, a comforting presence, and a helping hand. They are always there to share in our moments of joy, their happiness becoming intertwined with our own. In times of sorrow, they offer solace and serve as a source of hope, leading us out of the darkness and towards the light. In addition, the presence of kind people greatly influences our personal growth and development. They act as mirrors, showing us the best aspects of ourselves and helping us realize our own potential. Their unwavering support and faith in us motivates us to dream big, overcome obstacles, and pursue the life we truly want. They have the power to ignite a spark of self-discovery and self-love within us, enabling us to embrace our unique gifts and talents. The power of healing and transformation lies in the kindness of others. In a world that can often feel harsh and unforgiving, the compassionate presence of someone who cares can bring comfort to our hurting hearts. When we receive compassion and understanding, especially during our most vulnerable moments, we start to have faith in the kindness of others and in the inherent beauty of life. Receiving care and acceptance has a powerful impact on our mental well-being, helping us let go of negative emotions like shame, guilt, and self-doubt. In addition, having compassionate people in our lives can inspire us to be more compassionate ourselves. Witnessing the acts of compassion and generosity of others can be truly inspiring, motivating us to develop those same qualities within ourselves. we discover that being kind is not a sign of weakness, but rather a display of strength. It is a potent force that can bring about positive changes, not just in our own lives, but also in the lives of those around us. By observing their actions, we are inspired to expand our own capacity for empathy and become a beacon of kindness and affection in a world that is in great need of it. It's comforting to have caring people in our lives, as they serve as a reminder of the innate goodness that exists in humanity. In a world that can often feel divided and fragmented, the presence of compassionate people is a reminder of the strength of human connection and resilience. It serves as a reminder that, regardless of our differences, we are all connected by the powerful forces of love and compassion. By cultivating these qualities in ourselves and others, we have the ability to shape a fair and peaceful world. Furthermore, the generosity of compassionate people in our lives goes far beyond our personal encounters. Being surrounded by caring people allows us to be part of a larger network of love and support, creating a community that uplifts and empowers us. We discover that we are not meant to face life's challenges on our own, but rather with the support of like-minded people who share our values and goals. By forming connections with compassionate people, we build a support system that helps us through tough times and empowers us to achieve great things. In order to fully grasp the value of having compassionate people who look out for us, it is crucial to develop a profound sense of appreciation. When we show gratitude for the love and support we receive, we not only honor those who have impacted our lives, but also invite more positive energy into our own experiences. Expressing gratitude helps us appreciate the many blessings that surround us, enabling us to find beauty and goodness even in difficult situations. In addition, the presence of compassionate people in our lives is not a passive occurrence. It serves as an opportunity for us to reciprocate their kindness and extend that same level of care to others. When we experience the generosity of others, we are inspired to pass it on and offer empathy and assistance to those facing difficulties. When we choose to be caring people, we help create a world that is more loving and connected. In this world, kindness and compassion are freely shared and received. We should appreciate and value the presence of kind people in our lives, as they are not something we can take for granted. Instead, they are a precious gift that should be treasured and cared for. When we nurture our ability to be kind and compassionate, we not only invite more of that positive energy into our lives, but also attract like-minded people who value these qualities. By consistently practicing kindness, we can generate a ripple effect of positivity that reaches far beyond our immediate circles. In addition, the kindness of others extends beyond our personal connections and can be seen in the acts of compassion we observe in the world. Whether it's a stranger lending a hand or a community leader advocating for the marginalized, the presence of caring people reminds us of the inherent goodness within humanity. By acknowledging and appreciating these acts of kindness, we help foster a culture that prioritizes empathy, compassion, and connection. In a world that can often feel challenging and unforgiving, the presence of compassionate people who support us is a genuine blessing, serving as a reminder of the strength and goodness within us. With the love and support of those around us, we find the strength to overcome challenges, the bravery to chase our dreams, and the belief in the inherent goodness of life. By valuing and fostering these relationships, and by spreading that same warmth and empathy to others, we actively contribute to building a more caring and united world. Ultimately, the presence of compassionate people who genuinely care for us is an invaluable blessing that has the power to profoundly impact our lives and the lives of those in our circle. They remind us of our own worth and potential, and inspire us to be our best selves through their empathy, compassion, and unconditional support. By appreciating the people in our lives and treating others with kindness, we become part of a loving and supportive community. Let us always appreciate and support the presence of compassionate people in our lives. And let us aspire to be a similar beacon of kindness and affection for others. Lesson 8. Count your blessings, not your problems. In our busy lives, it's common to get overwhelmed by the problems and challenges we encounter every day. Whether it's our own personal challenges or the problems that affect the entire world, the burden of our concerns can be incredibly heavy, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and stealing away our happiness. Yet, in the midst of the darkness, there exists a profound truth that can profoundly impact our lives and alter our outlook. The act of focusing on our blessings instead of our problems. The act of counting our blessings is a deliberate decision to shift our focus towards the positive aspects of our lives. It involves recognizing and cherishing the gifts, opportunities, and moments of grace that are present all around us. There is always something to appreciate. Even when we face challenges, there is always a small ray of hope to lead us through difficult times. When we redirect our focus from our problems to our blessings, we can experience a fresh perspective on the world. This new outlook is filled with abundance, possibility, and hope. Gratitude. A powerful force that comes from appreciating what we have, has been acknowledged and praised by philosophers, spiritual leaders, and scientists. Research has indicated that people who make gratitude a regular habit enjoy numerous advantages, such as greater happiness and satisfaction with life, stronger relationships, and increased ability to cope with challenges. When we shift our attention to the positive aspects of our lives, our brains become trained to actively look for and value these things. This creates a continuous cycle of happiness and abundance. Counting our blessings has a transformative effect as it allows us to see our challenges and setbacks as chances for growth and learning. When we are overwhelmed by our problems, it's common to feel like victims, lacking control and trapped. Yet, as we redirect our attention towards the things we are grateful for, our challenges start to appear in a different perspective. We understand that every challenge we encounter presents an opportunity for growth and development. It allows us to acquire new strengths, skills, and insights that will benefit us in the future. In addition, the act of appreciating what we have can foster a profound feeling of satisfaction and adequacy, even when we feel like we don't have enough. It's easy to get caught up in our problems and desires, thinking that our happiness and fulfillment depend on changing our circumstances or achieving specific goals. By consistently recognizing and valuing the blessings we already possess, we come to understand that genuine happiness and fulfillment stem from within, and that we possess all the necessary elements to lead a fulfilling and purposeful existence. Counting our blessings has an additional benefit of fostering a sense of connection and compassion for others. When we get caught up in our own problems, it's simple to become self-centered and isolated, thinking we're the only ones going through difficulties. Yet, if we pause to acknowledge and value the blessings in our lives, we start to realize that those around us are also blessed in their own special ways. This recognition has the potential to bridge the gaps that divide us, promoting a sense of unity and shared understanding. In addition, the act of appreciating what we have can be a strong remedy for the prevalent culture of comparison and competition in our society. It can be tempting to measure our worth and value based on external standards, in a world that constantly emphasizes the need to be better, faster, and more successful than others. Yet, as we shift our attention to our individual blessings and talents, we come to realize that our worth is innate and unwavering. We don't have to engage in competition or comparison to feel valuable or deserving. Developing the habit of appreciating our blessings requires consistent and purposeful effort. An effective method is to maintain a gratitude journal, dedicating a few minutes each day to jot down 3 to 5 things that we appreciate. There are significant things, such as the love and support of our loved ones, as well as smaller things, like a stunning sunset or a delightful meal. It's important to be specific and take the time to fully appreciate each blessing, allowing ourselves to experience the positive emotions that come with gratitude. One effective method to foster gratitude is by generously sharing our blessings with others. Expressing appreciation and gratitude to the people in our lives has a powerful impact. It boosts our positive emotions, strengthens relationships, and creates a ripple effect of positivity that can touch countless lives. By incorporating gratitude into our daily interactions, we can foster a culture of appreciation and abundance that benefits everyone. It's crucial to understand that counting our blessings doesn't mean ignoring or downplaying the genuine challenges and difficulties we encounter in life. It's not about wearing a fake smile or pretending that everything is flawless when it's not. Instead, it's important to acknowledge that even when we face challenges, there are always things to appreciate and reasons to remain optimistic and continue progressing. When we recognize and value the good things in our lives, we empower ourselves to confront challenges with bravery and poise. In addition, the act of appreciating what we have is something that we continue to do throughout our lives as we learn and evolve. As we navigate through the various stages and seasons of life, our blessings and challenges will naturally evolve. At some point in our lives, what may have appeared to be a curse can actually turn out to be a significant blessing, sparking personal growth and change. By remaining receptive and aware of the positive aspects that surround us, we can foster a sense of awe and inquisitiveness that keeps us involved and motivated, even when faced with life's unavoidable challenges. In a world that is frequently overshadowed by negativity, fear, and scarcity, the act of counting our blessings becomes a powerful act of resistance, a testament to our belief in the goodness and abundance of life. When we shift our focus to the positive aspects of our lives, we create an opportunity for a more joyful, connected, and hopeful existence. We strive to make a positive impact, motivating others to view the world with gratitude and a mindset of abundance. Let's choose to focus on our blessings instead of our problems every single day. It's important to recognize and be grateful for the blessings, chances, and acts of kindness that come our way. We should also make an effort to express our thanks and admiration to those around us. By taking action, we can not only improve our own lives, but also contribute to building a more caring, empathetic, and prosperous world for everyone. Lesson 9. Be happy for others' success even before you experience your share of blessings. As we work towards our goals and dreams, it can be tempting to become self-absorbed and judge our worth and happiness solely based on our personal achievements and successes. Yet, there is a powerful truth that can profoundly impact our lives and uplift our spirits. The act of sincerely celebrating the achievements of others even before we receive our own blessings. Celebrating the accomplishments and joys of those around us is a way to acknowledge our interconnectedness and our shared experiences. When we wholeheartedly celebrate the achievements of others, we unlock a source of positivity and abundance that goes beyond our own lives. When we prioritize the well-being and success of others, we create a positive energy that brings more blessings and opportunities into our own lives. Being happy for others' success can have a transformative effect on us. It frees us from the burden of constantly comparing ourselves and competing with others. It can be tempting to compare ourselves to others and feel like their success takes away from our own, especially in a society that promotes this mindset. It's natural to feel a pang of envy, resentment, or bitterness when we witness others flourishing while we're still working towards our own goals. Nevertheless, by choosing to acknowledge and appreciate the achievements of others, we liberate ourselves from this restrictive mindset and embrace a fresh perspective. When we sincerely celebrate the achievements of others, we develop a strong sense of abundance and contentment, understanding that there is plenty of success and happiness to be shared. We start to realize that the achievements of others don't diminish our own potential, but instead serve as a strong reminder of what we can achieve. Seeing the achievements of those around us can be incredibly motivating. It encourages us to set higher aspirations, overcome our own obstacles, and pursue our objectives with greater drive and resolve. In addition, celebrating the achievements of others promotes a feeling of unity and camaraderie, emphasizing our shared experiences and goals. Celebrating the accomplishments of those in our community fosters a supportive and encouraging culture, creating a network of positive energy that uplifts and empowers everyone. By sincerely recognizing and celebrating the achievements of others, we help create a positive environment where everyone can succeed and prosper. Yet another advantage of genuinely celebrating others' achievements is that it fosters a profound sense of thankfulness and recognition for the blessings we already have in our lives. It's often overlooked how many gifts and opportunities surround us when we're consumed by a sense of lack or scarcity. Yet, by choosing to acknowledge and appreciate the achievements of others, we start to see the inherent abundance in the world. We begin to notice the blessings that are right in front of us, the little miracles and instances of grace that are intertwined in the tapestry of our everyday existence. In addition, embracing the joy of others' achievements fosters a mindset of patience and faith in the progression of our own paths. It can be discouraging and frustrating when we constantly compare ourselves to others or feel like we're not making progress. We may start to feel like we're falling behind. But when we genuinely celebrate the success of others, we start to believe that our own blessings and breakthroughs are coming, and that everything is happening at the right time for our own benefit. Developing the habit of genuinely celebrating others' achievements requires consistent and purposeful effort. One way to do this is by actively recognizing and appreciating the achievements and happiness of those in our lives, regardless of their size or significance. When someone we care about accomplishes something significant, it's important to pause and convey our sincere joy and enthusiasm for their achievement. This allows them to understand the depth of our support and how much their success matters to us. When we prioritize celebration and appreciation in our interactions with others, we generate a positive ripple effect that impacts numerous lives. One effective method to develop this habit is by consistently showing generosity and kindness to others, even during our own difficult times or moments of discouragement. Through our support, encouragement, and resources, we can uplift and empower people as they pursue their goals and dreams. In doing so, we are reminded of the inherent goodness and abundance in the world. When we are generous and give freely, we create space for greater blessings and opportunities to come our way. It's crucial to understand that celebrating others' achievements doesn't diminish our own difficulties or obstacles. It's not about wearing a fake smile or pretending that everything is flawless in our own lives. Instead, it's important to understand that our individual journey holds its own significance and worth, and that the achievements of others do not diminish our own potential. When we appreciate the achievements of others, it allows us to accept our current situation, have faith in our own journey, and continue progressing with confidence and resolve. In addition, the act of finding joy in the achievements of others is something that we continuously work on throughout our lives as we strive to develop and broaden our horizons. As we navigate through life's various seasons and stages, we will inevitably face new challenges and opportunities. These experiences give us reasons to celebrate and appreciate the success of those around us. When we remain receptive to the happiness and success of others, we develop a strong ability to bounce back and adjust, recognizing that we also possess the capability to conquer challenges and fulfill our aspirations. In a world where competition, comparison, and scarcity thinking prevail, genuinely celebrating the success of others is a powerful expression of love and faith. This statement emphasizes the importance of our interconnectedness and highlights that our collective success is intertwined. When we choose to celebrate the achievements and happiness of those around us, we can make a positive impact and inspire others to view the world with optimism and endless opportunities. Let's choose to be happy for the success of others every day, even before we experience our own blessings. It's important to recognize and celebrate the achievements and happiness of those in our lives, and to provide support and encouragement to those striving for their aspirations. By taking these steps, we can not only improve our own lives, but also contribute to building a more caring, empathetic, and prosperous world for everyone. By consistently engaging in acts of celebration, appreciation, and generosity, we can develop a profound sense of happiness and fulfillment that is not tied to our personal accomplishments, but rather to the overall success and happiness of everyone involved. Let's fully embrace the power of celebrating others' success and use this practice to create a world that is filled with love, compassion, and abundance for everyone. Final lesson: living in the blessing. We've discovered that blessings can take various forms, going beyond just material wealth or possessions. When we embrace love, good health, personal growth, and the chance to impact others, we enhance our own lives and contribute to the betterment of the world. Most importantly, always remember that you are a wonderful gift on your own. Discovering and embracing your unique talents, passions, and experiences can have a profound impact on the world. When you live in alignment with your highest purpose, you naturally attract abundance and positivity into your life. Go ahead with a heart full of openness and a spirit of gratitude, prepared to welcome the numerous blessings that are waiting for you. Understand that living in the blessing has the power to transform your life and make the world a more loving, compassionate, and abundant place for everyone.